In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make prawn cutlet. Don't miss any part of the video because I'm going to be showing you the recipe step by step. So make sure to watch the video till the end and I will catch you guys on the other side of this video. Let's quickly start with the video. As I said at the beginning of the video, today I will be showing you how to make prawn cutlets, and for that all you need is medium sized prawn, and then you need onion paste and ginger garlic paste, salt and red chili powder. Red chili powder is optional. If you want you can use it, if you don't want you don't have to use it. And first I will be starting by prepping the prawns, and for that I need kitchen knife and a chopping board, and let's get started. So I will take one prawn and I will cut off the head because I don't need the head for making this prawn cutlet. Okay, you cannot see that, you did not see that, rather you missed it, so don't worry, I will be showing you with the other prawn. Just be careful and cut off the head because we don't need that. And then all you need to do is keep the stomach side of the prawn flat on the cutting board and the back side has to be facing you because we will make the incision or cut it on the back side of the prawn. So just like the way I have kept the prawn, you keep the prawn that way and make a small incision on the back, and then you flatten the prawn. To flatten the prawn, use the back side of your kitchen knife. If you have a kitchen hammer, that is a very good thing because that does an amazing work of flattening the prawn. I will show you that as well. And let me tell you one thing, you can see I did leave some shell on the tail, and I did leave the tail as well because we need that. So leave a little bit of hard shell and the tail while you are prepping the prawn because that is important and you will need that. So this is how you cut the prawn. I will again show you how to make the incision and flatten the prawn. While you're flattening the prawn, please be gentle, don't be very harsh or don't put a lot of pressure while you're flattening the prawn. Okay, and after this let me quickly go and grab my kitchen hammer so I can show you how to work with the kitchen hammer as well. Okay, so I have got my kitchen hammer as you can see, and I will show you how to use this thing to flatten the prawn, and this does amazing work, believe me guys. If you don't have a kitchen hammer, I would suggest you go online and purchase one from Amazon because this helps a lot in making prawn cutlets, you know, making cocktails, mocktails, a lot of things. It helps you a lot. So let's quickly cut it, and while you're cutting prawn, make sure you clean the prawn properly. And we need the hard shell. Yes, I am repeating myself because sometimes while cutting prawns we see that there is a shell, but you know the shell is a bit soft, so we don't need that. If there is any soft shell remaining, just chuck it, means clean it and throw it in the dustbin. Yes, I have said shell so many times in this video now, and now it's the time to flatten the prawn. Yes, flatten it like this. Please don't flatten on the tail part, you need that. Just flatten the prawn. Please be very gentle while you're doing that. Don't put a lot of pressure, and this is what you need. Okay, I will flatten rest of the prawn and then I will come back to you. So let's quickly do that. Okay, I will wash my hands again. Okay, like this you can see. Okay, this is the last one. I have rather completed the batch. This is the last prawn remaining, so I will show it to you again. This is how you cut it. Please be very careful while you're working with a sharp knife. Yes, don't make a huge or a big incision. Why I am not telling you to make a big incision, why I am telling you to be very careful in each and every step, why I am telling you to make small incisions, I will tell you that as well. Because you see, I have kept another prawn out there. I just did that just to show you what mistakes people make. See, this is how we knead the prawn, not this. If you see there is a lining in middle or you have cut through, that means that won't work, but we will make that work. But don't do that. That's why make a small incision and flatten the prawn properly. If you use a lot of pressure, what happens? The joining tears. That's what happens. Okay, we have got the flattened prawn ready, and now we will start by marinating the prawn. So I will take the ginger garlic paste and the onion paste, salt, and these are the 3 major ingredients that you need. The red chili powder is totally optional. It is just for adding up a bit spice. If you want, you can also add green chili paste, but this green chili, red chili is a optional thing. You don't need to add it if you don't want to, but ginger garlic paste and onion paste and salt is a must in this recipe. After adding all these ingredients, I will be marinating them properly. I'll be coating all the ingredients onto the prawn, and for this I am using my bare hands. Yes, because I do cook on a regular basis. Yeah, there might be a lot of people who do not cook. I'm not criticizing anybody, but if you're not very comfortable marinating with your bare hands, just use gloves. Because I'm telling you from my past experience, when I just started cooking, if you marinate with your bare hands and you're not used to cooking, you know what happens? You might feel some irritation and burning sensation. So to avoid that, use a gloves. And while marinating the prawn, be very careful. Don't apply a lot of pressure, because that will break the prawn and we don't want that. So coat the prawn with all the masalas properly, like I am doing right now, you can see. And then at the last, I will also add a magic ingredient that will enhance the flavor. I will tell you what that is. Just keep watching the video. I will tell you everything. I'm not going to not tell you or something like that. Everything is there. And let me tell you, if you want a detailed recipe with proper measurements, that will also be provided to all of you. It will be there in my description. So after watching the video, make sure to check my description, and if you like the video, press the thumbs up button. Let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel. The common drill you all know by now, right? So let's quickly put down the prawn, put them in a bed like as they're going to sleep. Yeah, and after making this marination, you need to keep it for an hour. If you are in a hurry, you can actually keep it for 20 minutes to half an hour if you're in a hurry. Don't keep it for longer than an hour or so, because once I did try to keep it overnight, it did not turn out to be very good. So I would not recommend you to keep this marinated fish or the marinated prawn overnight. So my marination is done. Now for the special ingredient. Okay, so let me show it to you. What is that? Yes, this is the lemon. Lemon is a special ingredient. So that enhances the flavor. That is all. That is the special ingredient that I was telling I will be using in this dish. Nothing extraordinary. A simple ingredient, but it adds a lot of flavor. If you don't have it, don't worry. But if you have it, use it. So I will show you how. Okay, I'm using my hand as a strainer out here. I learned this from television. I watch a lot of cooking shows. That's how I learned this. If you do this, the seeds will fall on your hand. And what I did with the lemon beforehand, that is done, so that you get the juices all out. That's why. That is also something that I learned on the television. After that, I will keep it for an hour. Okay, it's done. It's resting. And I need 2 eggs. I'll crack 2 eggs in this bowl. Or please, and don't judge me, because I'm not very good at cracking eggs like you see in the television. I'm not something like that. Okay, I can cook, but I cannot crack eggs like that. I did try, and I use both my hands to crack eggs. Okay, in this also I will suggest you use a bit of salt in this egg. While you're whisking the egg, use a bit of salt in the egg, and if you want, you can use a bit of red chili powder here also. I have seen many use it. If you don't want, you can omit that part. I myself won't be adding any red chili powder whatsoever in this egg mixture. But if you supposedly forgot to add it while marinating the fish, then you can add it in the egg bath, whatever. Okay, and then I'm using this new bread crumb, some American something, I don't know what. Okay, I will give you the name also. You need breadcrumbs. Any breadcrumb will work. First, you take the prawn, dip it in the egg wash, then you coat it in breadcrumbs. And let me tell you beforehand, I am not doing a double coating thing. Generally I avoid doing the double coating thing, but if you want, you can do the double coating thing as well. But okay, no matter, I will show you how to do the double coating as well. I don't do the double coating because this is my father's favorite dish, and he doesn't like double coated prawn cutlet. Yes, I can make chicken cutlet also, but he doesn't like double coated prawn cutlet or chicken cutlet. So whenever I make prawn cutlet, I never double coat it. So I'll just single coat it. As you can see, I am doing it right now. And you are done. Yes. But I will show you how to double coat it as well, so don't worry. First one is done. The second one, let me show you. Okay, I will double coat the small prawn. In the double coating, what you do, dip it in the egg wash first, then you coat it with the breadcrumbs, then you again dip it in the egg wash, and then you coat it in the breadcrumb. This is what double coating is. If you want a fatter outer coating, you can do that. It's up to you, completely up to you. Okay, I just shifted it to the other plate. I think so I did. Okay, let me do another one. Okay, am I? Okay, so these are all done. Fine, good. Our coating part is done. Now what is left is I will coat the rest and then I will come back. Okay, I think so this was the last one that was remaining. Yes, this is the last one that I have to coat in breadcrumbs, and now I will go and fry these babies and we will have a taste test, because I did coat one. I made one, rather double coated it. The entire batch is done. I will be frying 2 to 3 currently right now for me and one for Dad. So let's quickly do that. Okay. I'm using extra virgin olive oil out here. But if you want, you can use any oil. There's no, I wouldn't tell you to use olive oil only. If you want, you can use mustard oil also to fry. Not an issue. Let me just wait for the oil to get a little bit hot. And how to check that? You see, there is some remaining breadcrumbs out here and there. It always remains. So just take a bit of it. The breadcrumb that was coated with egg wash. What I mean to say is egg. Just dip it like I checked it. That is how you check the temperature. Once you see the temperature is fine, I think that one wasn't quite okay. I will check another one. If this works, then I will fry the prawn cutlets and then we are good to go. And let me give you a small tip. Like whenever we fry something, sometimes what happens, things splash, the oil splashes. So you can take a bit of salt and put it in the oil, so when you're frying something, the oil doesn't splash. I learned this also from a cooking show, and that is a good tip. But don't use a lot of salt, a pinch of salt. Yeah, this first one is done. Okay, now let's do the second one. You can put it with your hands. If you're scared of that, just take it in the, the thing that I'm using is known as jhajri in Bangla. So take it in the jhajri or take it in whatever thing you're frying with, then dip it in oil. That way you don't get any splashes as well. There are some traits that you pick up while you're cooking, but don't be scared. Cooking is a good thing. I like it. So our prawn cutlet is done. So I will just quickly go and get a seat and start having it. Okay, so finally, after all the cooking is done, here I am with the cooked cutlets. Isn't it looking good? Here it is. I'm really tempted to have both of them. Okay, so first let me tell you, this is the one that was double coated and this is the single coated one. So I'll just start with the double coated one. Okay, I will start with the double coated one. Okay, I have cooked. I'm having. But let's just start it. Okay, it's good. Tasty. Have a look. Make it at home. If you want, you can have it with chili sauce, tomato chili sauce, but I wouldn't recommend. You can even have it with puff only. It is good. Okay, now I will taste the one that was single coated. Really good. The single coated one, you can actually, when you're biting in, you feel like you're biting in the prawn itself. I can't resist it. It's really good. I loved it. I loved having it. And I love cooking it. So if you enjoyed watching this video and if you want me to come up with more such kind of videos where I make the food and share the recipe with you, all you have to do is go and comment down in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends. Until then, keep cooking with your soul and have a nice time, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Till then, tata, bye bye.